Hello, I'm Dr. Scott Kotzen, Medical Director at Cedar Village, and just wanted to join with you today briefly to talk about the hopefully upcoming release of the vaccines for COVID-19. Certainly there's a lot of anxiety and fear and excitement about the vaccines coming out. Certainly we needed something in our toolbox to help battle this terrible disease and help us recover. I do want to preface by saying that I am not an immunologist. I am not a vaccine expert. I give a lot of vaccines, but I'm not a vaccine expert. So the information that I know is that which is obtained through articles and the data that's been coming out and published in some of the medical journals. So the vaccines that you've heard about in the news are Pfizer and the Moderna vaccines. These vaccines are pretty exciting actually because they're the first vaccines that are considered mRNA vaccines, messenger RNA vaccines. So if you remember some of your high school biology, that DNA is actually in the nucleus of a cell, and that DNA is split and you get a messenger RNA strand, and then the messenger RNA goes into the cytoplasm of the cell and joins up with ribosomes, and voila, you get a protein that's made. So this messenger RNA that was able to be synthesized makes the spike protein. You've heard of the spike protein as the binding mechanism for the coronavirus. It uses that spike protein to bind to the ACE receptor on cells, and that's how it gets into the cell, and that's where the viral replication begins. So the messenger RNA in the vaccine codes for that spike protein. So when you inject that into us, our cells go ahead and incorporate that messenger RNA and make the protein. It does not make a virus. It only makes the spike protein. So there is no infection that takes place when given the vaccine. Once that spike protein is made, our bodies, our immune system makes antibodies to that protein. And when later on, when your body is exposed to the coronavirus, the spike protein is recognized, and those antibodies that were made go attack that virus and neutralize it. That's why they call them neutralizing antibodies. So this is really incredible technology.